Hey, I'm Anthopants. I'm playing Streets of Rage 3. I'm going to be playing with Axel on hard. I'm going to dump my lives down to 1. And yeah, it's just kind of a bad decision. I decided I was going to do this, and a part of me regrets it because it's such a difficult game. But here we go. So I've already done this with Zan, and it was pretty dang hard. And now I'm going to be trying it with Axel. I've already pulled it off, I just haven't done it while recording, which, you know, adds the difficulty up because I'm going to be talking and recording at the same time. Come on, buddy. But I definitely like Zan better. There's certain things Axel can do faster, maybe a little bit more efficiently, but not a whole lot. I actually think that Zan is someone who you can beat this game with faster and better. He's got better reach, he does more damage for his throws. When he does throw, it's easier to hit more people than it is when Axel throws, and Zan's his offensive special, what is going on? His offensive special is easier to hit multiple guys with than Axel's. It doesn't do as much damage, but it's a faster move. It's got much better range, and yeah, it's just way easier to smack a couple guys with it. One of the things Axel has going for him is that his punch spam does a lot of damage. And it's fairly easy to get off on guys. A lot of it is just distance, if that makes sense. I'll kind of explain that better when I'm actually hitting certain guys, because some guys are so fast, they can come up in front of you, loop around to behind you, and then come back to your front and punch you before you can even react. I don't know if that makes any sense while I'm saying it. You might see it. Hopefully I'll actually get to those guys and just take care of them before they have a chance to be doing stuff like that. But literally some of them they just move ridiculously fast. Oops. Yeah, so if I can do this right, you know, it just annihilates. Also, his offensive special does a good amount of damage usually to a single target because it's harder to get multiple guys in on it. Yeah, so for some enemies, it's better to, you know, be able to punch spam them than to try and, you know, grab and throw or do other things to them. It just works really well. But yeah, you're going to be seeing me use the punch spam a lot with them. It's kind of funny that they really changed up the way that punching works in this game from the second one. Whereas, you know, now you can't just jab. You do the completed 4-hit combo. You know, as opposed to the second one where you jab until you hit someone. Once you connect with someone, then you start the 4-hit combo. But here it's like the 4-hit combo just is always something that happens. Wow, I don't know why I did that. Got it right in the middle of it. Worked out, okay. Yeah, my goal for this game is just to not get hit pretty much ever. And I think I've even gone through this first level without taking like a single hit of damage from an enemy. Which, you know, and it's not too difficult to do that. This game is very much right place at the right time. You just, you know, set yourself up to be in the right spot. And you deal with different enemy types in a specific way. So it just gives you the best possible opportunity for success. And that's really this game. This game is really about, you know, right place at the right time. So yeah, if you notice the distance I keep guys at when I am doing the punch spam, that is intentional. I don't want to be too close to them. When I'm doing it. If I'm too close, then in between the punch they can actually hit me. Or a lot of them can, because some of the guys are just infinitely faster than others. Some of them are really slow and others are really fast. It's kind of weird. Okay. So for instance, this Donovan here that's going to stay alive, everyone else is going to get killed. He is ridiculously fast. So I'm usually, you know, getting to him as quick as possible. Right there, he just gave me the business. See, watch, he's just, when you see him move, he's just, this guy doesn't joke around. He moves really, really quickly. Trying to get everyone in on that, but it didn't work out. The main thing with the Electras while I'm playing with Axel is I just, for the most part, try and get them on the ground. I deal with other people first. If I can get her and deal with her, you know, give her a couple hits and do all that, I will, obviously. But for the most part, I just try and get her on the ground so that she's not giving me trouble. Let's just let go of her right there for no reason other than the other guy came up on me. Okay. Okay. Shiva fight. I'm gonna try and do something clever with them. And then when that doesn't work, I'll just resort to doing something stupid. So I'm gonna knee him really late. I'm not going to knee him like right away, I'm just going to do it like, you know, a little bit slow. Let me give you a little heads up about the timer that I've got going. This is actually my Zan time. And I play this game a little bit faster with Zan for the reasons that I mentioned at the beginning. So I'm assuming my Axel time is going to be a lot slower than my Zan time. Because, yeah, even though maybe Axel might be able to beat this game faster if you're just incredible with him, I think for the most part he doesn't have a lot of the tools that Zan has, where Zan just does the better damage, has the better throws, has the better offensive special, and it just makes it easier to deal with pretty much everybody with Zan. I haven't tested this to see if those green motorcyclists actually give me better points. Doesn't look like it. I don't know though. I don't know why they're green other than just no reason. Okay. Alright, I'm going to be fighting Rue and the really annoying clown. They're both really annoying. I'm going to see how this goes. Come on, clown. That's the ticket. Kidding me. A lot of times I just end up killing Rue because he's annoying. How are you hitting me? Ooh, that was close. Didn't like that at all. Sorry for the grunts. I'm a grunter. It's just the way it is. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Yeah, for me, a lot of this game is just, you know, I'm in trouble. What's the safer way of dealing with some of this? Because I just can't get, you know, into a rhythm. But when I do get into a rhythm, I take this guy down pretty dang quick, and it's not that big of a deal. Ah. Okay. Yeah. So I really haven't been doing too many timed runs with Axel. I just, you know, there was one point where I just kind of turned the my timer off, and I just left it off so I could just focus on playing the game and taking my time where I needed to, rather than, you know, there's a certain degree of having the timer there that helps me, that makes me recognize, like, wow, I can do this part more efficiently because I'm obviously taking too long on it, and the timer kind of clues me into that. You know, that this level is taking me 3 times as long as you know, this other level, and why the heck is that? It shouldn't be. So, like, let's speed it up a bit. And then other times the timer just, it's kind of messes with my head, and I should turn it off. So obviously I have it on right now, but there just was that moment where I had to turn it off to focus on the game a little bit better. Just while I was practicing, that is. Come on, buddy. So I do some really cheap, cheesy things. And, yeah, my playing is a lot cheaper with Axel than it was with Zan. But that's kind of the character that Axel is, if you think about it. He has always been the cheap character in the games, where he just can do the cheap stuff. You know, in the first one, he's sort of the best at, and I haven't played this one yet, but he's sort of the best at, you know, looking back and forth and hitting guys. If that makes sense, there'd be enemies coming up from his front and enemies coming up from his back. And Axel was the one that was, like, really good at, like, you know, hitting a guy in front of him, and then turning around real quick and hitting a guy behind himself. Like, just in, you know, ridiculous stuff like that. Come on. One of my favorite things about this game is that it's constantly doing the whole, like, go, go, go thing, you know, where it's telling you, like, hey, go, you're supposed to be, you know, moving forward. But there isn't actually a point to you doing that sometimes, because a lot of the times, even though it's telling you to move forward, the enemies will still come. Yeah, the enemies will just still come, so a lot of times it's better actually to not listen to it, to just know, hey, if I don't move forward, I stay back, the enemies will come to me, and this is just a better position for me to handle them. Okay, now I'm going up against Mona and Lisa, stage 2 boss. Oh, that was terrible. That was Mona. Mona again. Look at that, twice. Full health, 2 hits, completely wrecked. So I gotta, like, be a little bit more careful how I'm playing. Ah, jeez. Ooh, I didn't know where that was. Oh, come on. This is one of those things where, like, I never ever have trouble with them, and now that I'm recording. Yep, now that I'm recording, it's like the hardest thing in the world to do. Get away from me. You're kidding me! I think that's the first time I've ever lost to them while playing as Axel. Other than maybe like the first time, or, you know. I just... It's just one of those things where, like, I just can't win, you know? I don't know why... yeah, it's just splitting my focus to 2 different things, and it doesn't work. This is why professional golfers don't talk while they're putting. You know? And the announcer tells everyone to, like, be quiet. Because it just, you can't concentrate. You can't do 2 things at once and do them well. You just can't do it. I don't really care what anybody says about it. You really cannot do it. If you can do it, then you're doing one thing kind of bad. I don't even know if I should keep going or if I should reset. I feel like I do this every video. Or just something like a catastrophe happens like this. But anyway, I'll keep going. I mean, my time, obviously, just because that's my Zan time, is going to be atrocious for this. And Axel does not do... I mean, I don't know. There is ways of doing it a lot faster, but I can't. I haven't figured it out. Oh, man. So already I'm frustrated. Always a good sign to be frustrated, like, you know, at the beginning of this thing. Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these. You gotta be kidding, I didn't hit that guy. Great. These guys, these Galzias are very quick. As you can see, they're just moving like, you know, supersonic speed. Maybe I can get to me while I'm jumping before I can do anything. It's just... Okay. There is a wind effect in this level. It's just kind of annoying. They had a lot of like ideas for this game, and they just threw everything in it. And I don't know how I feel about it. There's just too much clutter in the game, I feel like. But it's weird because I like the game more and more the more I play it, despite it being one of the most frustrating games I've played. And I think a lot of the frustration with this game is warranted because people know that there is a different version of this game that isn't quite so ridiculous. That, you know, they didn't make, you know, overly hard just for the sake of making it hard. Okay, see if I can do this without getting killed. Stop winding. So yeah, you just want to knock these guys down the hole, whichever way they come, just kind of... Come on, buddy. Oh my gosh, the wind almost knocked me into the thing. These two always come on this side, this one always switches back to this side. And yeah, really it's just knowing where guys fall. I know you fall here, I know you fall here. You know, that guy's going to come up. So because I know where people are going to be, it just makes the game manageable. Oh, come on, I didn't do that. I mean, I did, but I didn't want to do it. Okay. This is a pretty tough level to get through without dying, because it's just so easy to die on it. I'm trying to kind of wait and see, you know, who's gonna make the mistakes. Right now it's kind of me doing it. Okay. Don't fall. There you go. Okay, I think the knife guy comes. Not yet? Okay. Whoa, that's close, Axel. You're kidding. Did you just... The guy just grabbed the thing out of midair. That ain't gonna do it. Get over there. Okay. Let's see if I can get this going a little bit smoother. You're kidding. Oh, come on. Get it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they just kicked me over the stinking thing. So, yeah, this part, the Donovan with the pipe, luckily I got the pipe out of his hand really quickly, but he can be a big problem. Alright, Axel, let's do this. You may see me kind of doing this weird back hit for no reason. What I'm doing is I'm actually clearing my punch combo by doing that. So I'm making it so that, you know, I'm not going to be just kicking him and hitting him down. I'll still get my 3-punch off. Okay, here we go. Really? Really? So the main thing I'm doing is just watching the train tracks so that, oops. I still have not gotten used to this jack guy that I just killed. For instance, these guys that grab you, I have not gotten used to their get up time. It's really weird. I don't know why. I just cannot get accustomed to, like, they get up at like this certain time, but I have not been able to do it. Kill that guy. The train, which you know, whether it's on the top or the bottom, is random as far as I can tell. You're kidding me, that guy hit me. I couldn't even see him because of the pillar that was in the way. But anyway, it's random from what I can tell whether they're coming top or bottom. But you just get hit, man. Alright, you know what, dude? I don't want to deal with you. This guy's still alive. Yeah, and which direction it comes from seems to be random too. The only thing is I haven't seen it come from like a single direction, I think more than like twice. So I don't think it's going to go like bottom, bottom, bottom. I think it'll go bottom, you know, if it goes bottom and then bottom again, I think it's going to go, you know, top the next time. That's my assumption, but maybe it is just completely random. And I don't really pay all that much attention to it. I don't like how much health I have right now. I usually do not do this bad. Okay, let's get it going. Yeah, I'm usually not doing this bad. Gosh dang it. Okay. So yeah, the blitz moves I don't use all that much in this game. Not like I do in 2. In 2, I'm using the blitz move, you know, with Axel, like my life depends on it, which it kind of does. But in this game, I don't really use it too much. Let's get that pillar out of the way. Okay. Okay. I actually completely lost track of where it was. So I got lucky. I just assumed it was going to be on my level, so I didn't know where it was, and then I jumped over it, which you can do. You can also special through it too, which maybe would have been a little bit safer, but it worked. I don't like where my health's at, but what are you going to do? I mean, there's a turkey, but I do like kind of waiting a little bit. You kidding, lady? You kidding? Yeah, the Electras are a real pain. They're such a pain. I think I'm just gonna grab the turkey. You know, there's so much of this, and then they just play possum and stay on the ground for a half hour. It's really embarrassing. Get up. Okay, get out of there. Yeah, I'll just, you know, knock them on the ground. Axel doesn't like kicking multiple people a lot of the times. So you gotta be careful, you know, when you're kicking into a group, because he's not gonna hit everyone in the group. He's just gonna kick, you know, maybe one or two people, like right there. I didn't kick her. She's right next to the other person. But it's just the way it is. Sure. Slap attacked. Come on. But yeah, I definitely prefer Zan over Axel. You know, I have an easier time doing just about everything with Zan in this game as opposed to Axel. Yikes. This level's really hard to like. Really, really hard to like. I probably gotta just let him get killed from the train, but whatever. Oh gosh. Okay. And then, like, what do you do in a situation like this, other than just wait for the train to come and clear? And then they're just gonna re-pick it up, so. And then they re-pick it up. Yeah. And I'm just too afraid of the sword to even deal with it. And honestly, that sword terrifies me. Another thing is, like, one ninja, you'll hit him, he'll lose the sword, and then another one behind him will, like, catch it in midair. So you'll think, like, oh, sword's gonna hit ground, and it never does, because the other guy's got it, and he smacks you with it, like, instantly. And yeah, like, they keep picking it up. They're always, like, wherever I hit them, it's just in the exact right spot for them to just pick that sword up again. Look, see? What do I do? What do I do about this? Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm just too big of a chicken to go down there and fight these guys. That, and it's like, he's just getting cornered by, like, I mean, look at this mess. The train comes really, like, at a pretty rapid pace. I don't know if the same's true of, I just don't remember, of bare knuckle, or if, like, it changes with difficulty, the rate at which the train comes. It just doesn't come as much when you're playing on an easier difficulty. I don't really know those things, but I'm assuming it probably doesn't come as much, because it just comes so often, I can't imagine. Oops, that's bad. Whoa. Let's see if get these guys. There you go, that's the ticket. Yeah, it really comes so often, it's just, it's like, what do? Do you try and beat the train to get these guys, or do you just let it come and jump over it? What's, like, the best solution of dealing with this? And I have no idea. Other than just letting it deal with the guys for me. This is kind of cool, seeing the difference between how fast I do this with Zan and how slow I do it with Axel. Zan's a little bit more my style. He's slower, but it doesn't really matter in this game since you can run anyway. But he just does more damage. And he's got better reach. So I'd rather have slow with reach than fast without. See if that's it. Might be it. Wait here for the next one. Great. Now 2 of them have a sword. They're just gonna re-pick it up. There's nothing I can do about it. This is a really annoying level. I mean, what do I do about this? And the fact that they just gave you this, like, get-out-of-jail-free card where you can just hide up here just means guys like me are gonna abuse it. And I don't know. Just gonna pick it up again. I got the sword again. Okay, on to the bosses. Man, I am going way over. I mean, I'd imagine if you're actually trying to play that level for speed rather than, which, you know, what I'm trying to do is stay alive, you just would never go outside of the track. You just would always stay inside of the track and just jump the train and kind of use it to your advantage. But I just can't do that because it'll kill me. Come on. That was bad. Everything I'm doing right now is bad. What am I doing? My brain's not turned on right now. This is what I wanted to do. I totally messed up. I think I'm okay here. Barely. This is what I want to be doing. Whichever side I'm on, he's going to get up the opposite way. So what I'm doing is I'm running past him so that he gets up, you know, going away from me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. It's like every time I talk, something stupid happens. I need a certain amount of run to do this. Run past him, he gets up the other way. If I'm in, you know, if I don't run past him, he'll get up and keep backing up farther towards the wall. He'll actually go outside of the screen. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just doing a really bad job at it. I hate to blame the controller, but I hate this controller. You know, I don't have this game on Sega. I'm playing it on Steam with an Xbox 360 controller. And it's a really bad controller to be playing this game with. I've got a one of those like clone systems, and I can plug a 6-button controller into it. Original Sega 6-button controller into it. And so I'll play this game because I have it on the clone system with my Sega 6-button controller, and I have like no trouble doing any of the moves, such as the rolling or the running, But with the Xbox 360 controller, I have a lot of trouble, and a lot of times I cannot get it down because the controller is it's just janky. It's just a janky controller. And this is a game where you do not want to be missing your inputs. You know, when you're running, you want to be running. You don't want to be messing it up. And yeah, on the Sega 6-button controller, I never mess it up. And on this controller, I mess it up quite a bit. So I'm going to blame the controller in that case. Even though it's kind of cheap to do that. I think this controller is total garbage for this game. It just does not have a very good D-pad. Did the dude just say thank you? And then explode? It sounded like he said thank you. Yeah, so I went way over Zan's time, as you can see. But I totally expected this. I did not think, you know, I didn't think I was going to be able to do Axel as fast. So I'm going to try and get these guys to... Anyway, my goal is just don't get hit here. Easier said than done, obviously. But, as long as I can get some killage going, you know, just be in the right place at the right time. Use the sword as best as I can to my advantage. Yeah, so I don't want to get hit by that guy with his Whoa, what happened? What happened there? Pay attention to what you're doing, dude. Focus. Another thing is, there's this spider in my room. I don't know where it is, but I saw it earlier. I have a, like, massive fear of spiders. And, like, the only place where it could be is basically behind me, you know, like hiding under my couch. And it's just, it's like on my brain. It's freaking me out. This is one of those secret areas that you can have. I didn't even know about this secret area when I was playing as Zan, but this is a way to get 2 extra lives. It would have helped out. I'm actually going to be getting 2 extra lives with Axel that I didn't even know about with Zan. One of them was in the construction yard earlier. In case you missed it, I picked up an extra life in the construction yard. And then here there's 2 extra lives. One there, and then one over right there. But yeah, anyway, there's a spider. So these guys have this weird thing where in this game, enemy can't hit you when they're outside of the screen. And these guys are the most exploitable while outside of the screen. They really, really do not like hitting you. So I try and use that to my advantage as best I can. But sometimes it doesn't work like it isn't now. Gosh dang it, I'm gonna get killed. Yep. See, there's that you jump and you kick one guy, but then you don't kick the other for some reason. That's okay. It's getting through that without dying is ridiculously difficult, so I'm okay with that. I just... Hopefully I can keep it up, though. So I don't know who's left. I totally messed that up. I don't know if it's just him or if there's somebody else. I think it's just him. What? So I couldn't kick you, but you somehow kicked me. Okay, dude. Whatevs. So I'm going to try and manipulate this as best I can. You're kidding. You got to be really quick to be doing what I'm doing, which is moving down a pretty specific distance to let a guy in the hole. Then I'm moving up, grabbing him, and back throwing him, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it pretty dang quick. As you can see, like I'm a pretty good distance from them, but they're still not going to come out after me. So you have a pretty good leeway of, how far out you can be before they actually start coming at you. Whew, that was close. Once I get down to one guy, though, I stop doing this. Because when there's one guy, for some reason, it doesn't work as well. So I think this is the last guy. I'm just going to take it on faith that it is. I hate that. You kick me, I don't kick you. How does that make any sense? Why is your leg so long? That's what I want to know. You long-legged freak. Okay, here we go. Got some of the worst named villains here. Look at this muscles guy. I love that. I talked about this in my Zan video, where these guys, Syndicate just loves guys named Muscles. And Julio. Julio's a really big Syndicate name too. You name your kid Julio, he's got a life of crime. You know what I mean? I mean, that's like... Oh, that was terrible. No! Look at this. Muscles. Just don't name your kid Muscles. Don't do it. Alright, time to focus. I'm getting my butt kicked over here. What is going on? One of the really big downsides to the punch combo just kind of keep doing its thing is, the kick's slower than the jab. So you're going to be kicking when you think you're going to be jabbing, and anyway, it's just a mess. Ooh. I don't like this at all. So far, at least. I don't like where my health is at. Come on, buddy. I just took too many cheap shots from these guys, and they just do way too much damage for what they're worth. Oh, double, huh? Double elbow drop. So you can see, what you've probably been noticing, is that when Axel's doing his offensive special, no one attacks him. You're invincible when you're doing it. And the guys react as though you're invincible. They don't come up to you and try and hit you or do anything like that. They kind of automatically know, like, oh, you're invincible. It's pointless for me to do anything. Just get rid of this guy. Then we can try and take care of this guy. That's not what I wanted. So it is a way of just kind of almost neutralizing everybody to just start doing your offensive special. It just stops everyone dead in place. No one attacks you, you're invincible. So there's good things about it. Try and get rid of this guy as fast as I can. Oops. Hit it. Okay, got rid of him. Now we got Donovans. Dang it. Donovans are pretty dangerous. I'm just not getting these guys where I want them. I think I'm gonna move forward. Try and get the health. Okay. So once again, I'm gonna try and trap these guys as best I can. Try and do a good job here. Go. Double O. That's not good. Got you dead. That other guy's almost dead. Okay. Should be last guy. Let's get away from him. So I'm going to have some signals coming. I'm going to try and get this guy to... There we go. And now he should. That's kind of... Unless something weird happens, never mind. Okay. Let's see if I can keep him there. So I'm just keeping that other guy there so I don't have to deal with him, because he's just going to give me too much trouble. And then I'll deal with these signals kind of by themselves without having to deal with that guy. And really with the signals you can just do this all day long. Just back hit to take care of them. And that's pretty much what I do. It's just, you know, I go for the cheesy, whatever the cheesiest thing I can do with Axel, that's what I do. Okay, So if that's all of them, pull the guy out. Show him who's boss. Oops. Yeah. When these guys are a distance away from you, they're always going to want to do this little jump kick thing. And you almost have to be faster than they are. You almost have to anticipate that they're going to do it. But they usually stop before they do it, so it gives you a heads up. Because if they're already doing it, they're already like... Oops. If they're already doing it, a lot of times they're going to hit you. I just corner up here because there's too many guys to deal with. And this just works really well to just corner up. I don't go all the way bottom. Not that that really matters. Oh, you're kidding me. I wasn't fast enough to pull it off. This works pretty well. Okay, that's my turkey. Hopefully I can keep it a little bit longer. Nope. That special can be a dangerous move. You know, this blitz move right here can be pretty dangerous and can get me into trouble. So I do have to be careful, you know, how I'm using it, when I'm using it, because it goes a long distance, then it's got an uppercut at the end, and it leaves me really open. It's gonna get her down, get her down. It's pretty important to kill these little guys. So I do want to be focusing them a little bit, you know, just getting the electors down if that's all it takes. Whoa, you're kidding. Okay. Oh. Yeah, the electors play possum if you're too close to them when they're down. They don't want to get up. Okay, let's do this. That's bad. Okay, good. That's bad. Nice try. Totally tried to get that slap move off on me. try to do it again. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Time-wise, I'm gonna go way over. Way over. And really the only reason why I've got Zan's time on there is because I was lazy and I just like kind of did like basically a copy paste with my splits. Because I didn't want to like reset up a whole new thing. Anyway, that's what happens. Come on, come on, come on. Yikes. Ah. Kidding. Come on. Yeah, when there's a lot of these guys, sometimes I'll just get in a rhythm and I'll be wrecking them, you know, throwing one into the other and all that. And other times I just cannot get into a rhythm and then I'm stuck using kind of cheap, stupid moves that I don't want to be using. Come on. Ooh. Oh. So I do know kind of like a trick against Mr. X. Hopefully I can use it and pull it off with some mild success. I'm not assuming that I'm going to, you know, not die before this level's over again, because this might be too much to ask. But it'd be nice if I could leave this with 7 lives. Would be really nice. Yikes. Oh no, what am I doing? Ah! I just, yeah, no, like, my brain just shuts off completely sometimes when I just trying to recover. Anyway, here we go. You're kidding. Come on. Dang it. Oh, gosh, dang it. Ah. I'm not going to do this because I can't get my controller to do what I want it to do. I cannot get it to run. I'm going too fast. Oh, that was too fast. That was too fast. Gosh dang it. That wasn't anything. Oh, terrible fight. Terrible. Whatever. Put me in the next level. That was really bad. That was a really bad fight. I should have came out of there with 6, like no problem, and potentially I could have come out of there with 7. But it was just, yep, just me not being able to take care of it. Oh, come on. Does the guy's explosion have to take the exact same amount of time that it takes for my special to wear off? Okay, let's get this going. Someone I wanted. Wow. Okay. That's really bad time-wise. Yikes. Okay. Three seconds. I'm not going to be able to kill this guy in enough time. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Nothing I can do about it. That's terrible. What? Whoa. I can't believe she hit me with that. Oh, come on. This is bad. I don't know if this is even possible right now. I don't know if I can make this. Four lives is not good. It's not good at all. Oh. Run, run, run. Okay. Let's see how this jet fight goes. No. Oh, jeez. I think I need this. Take off way too much with that junk, man. Dang it. No. Oh, come move, move, move. 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 You're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me right now. I don't know what to do. I honestly do not know what to do. Die, jerk. How do you not get hit by this guy? Why did he get out of that? Ah, freak bitch. Move, move, move. Gosh dang it! This is a waste. This is a waste. How is that fair? How is it fair to have the boss and 2 extra dudes on the screen and they just keep coming every time you kill them? No, 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 don't pick up that sword, you jerk. Dang it. Ugh. I gotta get rid of it. I just... It's gonna come back and haunt me. Please let me do something in this game. Man, this game, the amount of damage these guys do, so ridiculous. Ugh. Such a frustrating game to play. Oh, come on. Oh no. I roll when I don't want to roll. I can't roll when I do want to roll. Where you at? Oh. What, you picked it up again? What'd you pick up again? Huh? Guess the sword's gone, I'm assuming. Unless one of these guys is magically gonna find it all of a sudden, which usually happens. This is a bomb? Oh, that sucks. This is how you can tell when I suck at a game. It's when I'm sitting close like this, because I'm trying to get as close to the screen as possible so I can see what the heck's going on. When I'm good at a game, I sit back and kind of relax while playing, but when I'm not good, this is what I have to do. Come on, buddy. Uh-huh. Really? Throw off on me. Okay. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. I can't get it. It's right there. Alright, whatever. Man, I hate the ninjas. Oh, come on. Oh, yikes. No good, I'm still gonna die. Whoa. Alright, here's 0. Ah! Come on! Oh gosh, these guys are annoying! Come on into the screen, man. Gosh dang it, they break the grab too quickly. I gotta be quicker with it. Dude, come on. Oh, they're so annoying. Come on. Dang it. Come on, guys. Gosh dang it. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is bad. I don't want to be here. I think I gotta move. Let's get that. Son of a gun. Kill him. Yikes. Oh man. Yeah, this is one of the good things about Zan is he does more damage with his throws, and he's got better reach, so a part like this is a little bit easier with him than it is with Axel. I think one hit, yep. I don't know why, but this guy grabs you. Happened in my last playthrough, and I was theorizing with a couple of different people. I think Izumi and Mr. Din were kind of like talking about like what was actually happening, and yeah, it's kind of like a glitch or something. The guy just, you know, he hits the ceiling, and then one hit after that, he's dead. So you do have to hit him after that. Okay, that guy's toast. Oh my gosh. Get him. I think I'm just gonna punch it over. So I'm gonna be at a point where I need to do the main boss fight in one life. So I'm gonna have to play it safe, or as safe as I can, and hope that nothing goes wrong. This is so stressful. So stressful. I did not... It's just... If I could have done a little bit better in a couple of the different parts, it would not be this close, but... I feel like this is just the way it is when I'm recording. It's just gotta... Everything that can go wrong has to go wrong. Like right now, where I'm not kicking forward instead of down, kick forward. Stop kicking down! Okay, alright, so we're on end boss, and I'm just going to cheese them, and hopefully this goes well, and I'll get the good ending. Here we go. Just going to stay behind this line. I listen to his hit animation to kind of time it. Hits the ground, wait about a second, give him another jump kick, rinse and repeat. Come on. Whoa, that was close, that was close. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on here. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, he kind of jumps at me. I don't know what this spinning junk is. One bar left. Come on. Whatever it is, just keep doing it so I can keep doing this. Quarter of a bar. One more hit, one more hit. Oh my gosh. My hands are like shaking. Oh, I haven't seen the spider. Thank gosh I didn't see the spider. That would have freaked my freak out. Hour 40. That is a really long time to be playing a game. Oh. That took me a long time. That was a really long run. That was like 20 minutes over my Zan run. Oh gosh, wow. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this game. I would like to do a no death run on it, but I can't see myself doing it with this controller. I can't see myself doing it with it. I mean, I will eventually, if I keep doing it, I can possibly do it with this controller, but I almost feel like if I had a better controller, just with the D-pad that just responded the way it should, because the 360 controller D-pad does not give me the kind of response I want, then I think I could probably do a no death with Zan like pretty quickly. Just kind of do runs of 5 and 6 and get used to how to do it. But yeah, I don't know. This game it's so stressful to play because one little mistake and then Donovan takes half your health off, and while a guy is while a guy's hitting you, you can't use your special. I'm not positive about that, but I feel like when he's hitting you, actually making contact, you hit your special, it doesn't work. You have to kind of do it in between the hits. So the guys have a weird priority over your hits in this game, and it's really frustrating. It's just frustrating. Which stinks because I like the game a lot. Yeah, I really like the game, but this version is just so hard. It's like pull my hair out hard. And it's like I barely did a 1 credit run with Axel here, and it just drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy how close this came, how poorly I did, and just how stressful it was for me because of how poorly I did. And the time too. I mean, it takes an extra 20 minutes for me to beat it with Axel than with Zan. Yeah, and I think I could probably lower my Zan time a good 10 minutes, get it to like an hour and 10, fairly easily. Especially with that train level, where there's the train tracks and the ninjas. If I get used to, leaving the track very little, getting the hits off first, jumping over the train, or just, dodging out of the way using my special to offset or throw to offset when the train's coming, I can kill those ninjas so much quicker, get through that level so much quicker. But, yeah. Man, I'm so happy I didn't see the spider. That would have just killed me. It would have killed the run. I would have freaked out. I would have ran out of here. I'm so afraid of spiders. I can't. I literally have my Guardians of the Galaxy DVD case ready so that if I saw the spider, me and Star-Lord would have taken care of it. I would have just smashed it with my Guardians of the Galaxy DVD case. Not something I want to do. But if I have to, it's nearby, and I just put it right next to me, okay, just in case that spider comes. It's just gonna freak me out the whole time. If there's a spider somewhere in my room, and I know it's under the couch, or it's got to be behind me or under the couch. I just know it's got to be there. Because I don't know. I saw it. I ran and got a box, and then it was just gone by the time I got back. And the only place it could have gone is under the couch. Oh gosh, man, it's gonna come up at me in the worst time possible, and I'm just so happy it didn't come down on a web right in front of my face while this thing was going on. Oh, I've got arachnophobia. What can I say? Whew, man. But yeah, there's a couple things I like to do in this game, and a no death is something I definitely have my eyes on. It's going to bug me until I probably pull it off. I don't know if I'll actually do it, because maybe I'll try for it and just get fed up and move on to something else. But eventually I would like to pull that off. I would like to do a no death. I want to join that club. It's an exclusive club, and I want to be a part of it. And, when it comes to the other characters, for some reason, Rue is who comes to mind as the person I want to play as next, because everyone bashes Rue so much. It makes me want to just beat the game with Rue. Yep. I'm assuming that's Max with the bald head. I don't know. Maybe not. Or is that Mr. X mysteriously walking away? I don't know. Who's the only bald headed guy? Is it a Donovan? There's a loose Donovan. He's taking the train out. His name's Muscles. Yeah, jeez. Oh, my heart's still going pretty fast. When I got down to 0 lives on that last level, I literally just I mean, I almost like accepted like I'm probably not going to pull this off, and then I got to the boss and was just freaking out so much that something stupid was going to happen. And when I don't know why he started twirling in at me. Normally he'll jump in at you if you're a certain distance from him, and you can keep him in that loop. And then, I don't know, for some reason he just like twirled in, but it didn't really waste any time, and it worked out. It just kind of freaked me out more than anything else. I keep looking for that spider. Yeah. Oh, alright, there's Max. There's Max right there on the left. There's Adam, too. Well, I'm Anthopants. This is Streets of Rage 3. Thanks for watching.